For centuries, we've kind of defined ourselves by our rivalries, right? Nation against nation, ideology against ideology. But as we push deeper into this century, a whole new kind of competition is bubbling up, one that really challenges the very definition of what it even means to be human. Now, I know that sounds like something straight out of a movie, but by 2026, this is going to be a reality, and it's going to impact our jobs, our creativity, even the way we make big decisions. So this is way more than just a tech debate. It's a conversation about our future. So let's do it. Let's break down the matchup, human versus artificial intelligence. To really understand this contest, first, we've got to get to know the challenger. And believe me, the AI we're talking about today is a completely different beast than anything we've ever seen before. Yeah, you can forget the basic chatbots and simple algorithms you're used to. We are talking about sophisticated AI agents. These are systems designed to operate with a level of independence that was, frankly, unthinkable just a few years ago. These are the new players on the field, and they are absolutely changing the game. So, what gives an AI agent all this power? Well, it really comes down to three key pillars. First, there's autonomy, the ability to just perceive what's going on and act on its own. Second, reasoning. It doesn't just follow commands, it can actually break down complex problems and weigh its options. And third, tool integration. It can connect to the digital world, pulling in real-time data from all over to get a job done. It's this powerful combination that makes them a true competitor in our world. So now let's put these two contenders head to head. It is time to see where the machine excels and where the human mind still holds a serious advantage. Okay, so on one side you have the machine's edge, and it's undeniable. For specific, complex tasks, AI is just unbelievably fast and cost-effective. It processes information on a scale that's hard for us to even wrap our heads around. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. Research has pointed out a crucial limitation. Even the most advanced AI struggles with what's called working memory. That very human ability to hold and juggle information in your head to solve a problem. And here is where the difference becomes crystal clear. Think of it like a race. In a short sprint, AI is the undisputed champion. But in a marathon of complex thought, the tables completely turn. The AI Index report found that on problems that need a 32-hour time budget, humans don't just win, we outperform AI by a factor of 2. When it comes to deep, sustained, creative thinking, the human mind is still king. Take a look at this. This is a perfect example. This isn't your average math problem. This is a special task designed to test abstract reasoning. It's not about crunching numbers. It's about spotting patterns and using logic to solve a completely new kind of puzzle. It requires what's called cognitive flexibility, that uniquely human ability to think outside the box. And that's a domain where we still hold a clear advantage. And this really brings us to the core of what makes us, well, us. There are certain capabilities that, for now anyway, remain distinctly human. Let's talk about empathy. Research from the NIH gives us a fascinating breakdown. There's cognitive empathy, the ability to recognize what someone else is feeling, and AI is becoming surprisingly good at that. But then there's emotional and motivational empathy. That's about truly sharing an experience, feeling another's joy or sorrow, and genuinely wanting to help. And that's still a uniquely human domain. This quote from that same study just says it all. We don't just want a perfect robotic response. We want to know that someone genuinely cares. AI can simulate empathy, sure, but it can't feel it. And that deep human need for an authentic connection, that's an irreplaceable part of who we are. So if it's not about one replacing the other, what's the real story here? Well, this is where the whole narrative shifts from competition to something way more interesting: collaboration. Look at the art world, for example. A groundbreaking study analyzed millions of artworks and found something incredible. When artists started using text-to-image AI, their creative productivity shot up by 25%. Pretty impressive. But even more so, the value of their work, measured by things like audience engagement, jumped by a staggering 50%. This isn't about replacement. It is clearly about enhancement. The researchers have this brilliant name for this synergy: generative synesthesia. It's the idea that the future of creativity is all about a partnership. Human exploration, our unique ability to dream up new ideas, combined with AI exploitation, the machine's raw power to execute those ideas with precision. We provide the vision, the AI helps make it a reality. And this collaboration isn't just happening on screens, it's moving out into the physical world. I mean, take a look at DeepMind's Aloha Unleashed system. These robots are performing tasks that require incredible dexterity, like tying shoelaces and handling clothes. This is a level of precision that is only possible through a perfect partnership between human ingenuity in the training and AI precision in the execution. And we are seeing this collaborative model emerge in literally every industry. In business, it's about automating the boring stuff so we can focus on strategy. In medicine, it's about giving doctors superpowers to augment their diagnostic abilities. In education, it's about creating personalized learning paths for every student. In every single field, the goal is the same: to use AI to elevate human potential. So, after looking at the competition, the unique strengths, and the incredible power of collaboration, I think it's time we reach our final verdict. And that brings us right back to the question that started this whole thing. After everything we've explored, is human obsolescence just inevitable? But what if we've been asking the wrong question all along? The future isn't a battle between humans and machines. The real competition is between the humans who embrace these new tools and those who don't. The advantage isn't going to belong to the AI. It's going to belong to the person who masters it. And that right there brings us to our final crucial takeaway. The future isn't about being replaced by AI, it's about being empowered by it. As one source so perfectly puts it, the coming years belong to AI users, not AI watchers. The question isn't whether you'll be replaced, but whether you'll be ready to adapt and thrive in this incredible new era.